Good morning to all. Today's topic is finding a integer m and n using a Euclidean algorithm for a problem 1. So find the integer m and n such that 512m plus 320n equal to 64. We are going to find m and n. Before finding m and n, first we have to find what is a GCD using Euclidean algorithm. So GCD, how we will find? So GCD of the two number A and B. So 512, 320 only we are going to find. Before finding, first 512 by Euclidean algorithm we will do. It's nothing but 320 when we divide it. Only one time possible. So 320. So we will be getting the remainder to be 192. This is remainder R1. So R1. Same way. 320 now divided by the remainder R1, 192. So only one time possible, 192. I'll be getting the remainder to be 128 R2. Okay, same way again, 192 divided by 128. When I divide it, so only one time possible, 128. I'll be getting remainder to be 64 for R3. Same way 128 divided by again 64 means 2 times 128 0. I am getting the remainder. Okay, 0 when I get a remainder, what is your last digit before your remainder? That will be your GCD. GCD is now 64. So we have calculated GCD is nothing but 64. It is given in the question also, it is 64. So calculated. Now how to write it in Euclidean algorithm means 5 and 2. First we have to take the 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is nothing but 320 into 1 plus remainder. 320 into 1 plus remainder 192. Okay, same way 320 now, which we left according to that you have to follow it. So now when we write it, 320 we have to write it. 320, now 320 when we write it, 320 is nothing but 192 into 1 plus the remainder 128. So completed. Again 192 when we write it, it's nothing but 128 into 1 plus 64. Only the three equation. The fourth equation is zero equation. So we will not write it. So this is equation 1. This is equation 2 and equation 3. Now we have to use the GCD 64 and write it in a linear combination. We will get n and m. Okay, so now 64 is a GCD. 64, how we can write it? This is 64. It's nothing but 192 minus 128 into 1. So by equation 3. Same way 192 keeping as it is minus 128 we have to write it. It's nothing but 320 minus 192 into 1 by equation 2. Okay, arrange the term. Here one more 192. Here minus minus plus one more. So 2 times of 192 minus 1 into 320. Okay, so arrange the term. Now 192 we have to substitute by the equation 1. So 2 times of 192 it's nothing but 512 minus 320 into 1 minus 1 into 320 by equation 1. Now arrange the term, you will get what is your integer m and n. So arrange the term 512 is nothing but 2 into 512 minus already 2 minus 1. So 3 into 320. So now it is nothing but MA plus NB. What is your M? M is nothing but 2. N is nothing but minus 3. So this is our integer. This is the way we have to do it. We'll do one more question under the same topic. The second question, Find the integer m and n such that 28844m plus 15712n equal to 4. So now we will do this question. First we have to find the GCD of 28844, 15712. GCD, it has been given in the question to be 4. First we will check whether we are getting the same 4. So first we have to, when we do it, it's nothing but the greatest number 28844. It's divided by 15712. Okay, so when I divide it, only one time possible. So 15712. So the remainder will be 13132. So the remainder, this is our remainder, is nothing but R1. Okay, same way 15712 divided by the remainder 13132, only one time possible. So 13132. So when I subtract it, I will be getting 2580. This is R2. Okay, again 13132 by a remainder 2580. When I divide it, so it is 5 point something. So 5 times I will multiply it. 5 times when I multiply it, 2580 into 5 times. So into 5 times when I multiply it, I am getting 12900. So the remainder will be 232. So this is your R3. Same way 2580 by remainder 232. So again by 11 times. So 11 times is nothing but 11 into 232. When I multiply it, I will be getting 2552. 2552. Okay, so 11 times when I'm adding, it's nothing but 28. I'm getting R4. Again, proceed on. So when I proceed, so again 232 divided by the remainder 28. So when I divide it, so 28 when I divide it, 8 point something. So 8 I will multiply it. So it's nothing but 28 into 8 is 224. So 224. Okay. 8 times when I multiply it, I am getting 8. Okay. This is R5. Again, one more time. 28. Okay. 8 when I multiply it. So I am getting 8 3s are 24. So 4 again I will be getting a remainder R6. Again 8 when I divide it with respect to the remainder R. So 2 times 8 0. So now 0 if I get it, this will be your GCD. GCD. So completed. GCD is 4 completed, but you have to write it in an expression form like a for the algorithm to find out your integers. So 28844 is nothing but 15712 minus into 1 plus 13132. So completed. Now 15712 is nothing but 13132 into 1 plus 2580. 13132 is nothing but 2580 into 5 plus 232. Again 2580 is nothing but 232 into 11 plus 28. Again 232 is nothing but 28 into 8 plus 8. Again 28 is nothing but 8 into 3 plus 4. So completed. The zero equation is not right. So we have how many equation? 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6 equation we have. Totally we have 6 equation. All the 6 equation you have to use from the reverse order. 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1. So to find out your integer. So now we have to start with 4. 4, how can we write it? It's nothing but 28 minus 8 into 3 by equation 6. Okay. Again 28 minus 8 we have to write. 8 is nothing but 232 minus 28 into 8 into 3 by equation 5. Arrange the term. So 28 here one time, 8, 8, 16, 24 one time, so 25. 25 into 28 minus 3 into 232. So arrange the terms. Now for 28 I have to substitute. 28 when I substitute, 25 as it is, 2580 minus 232 into 11 minus 3 into 232 by equation 4. So when I multiply it, 25 into 25 into 2580 minus 232 as it is, here also 232 minus 3 here, so minus 25 into 11. So 25 into 11, 25 into 11, you do it in a calculator, it's nothing but 278. Okay, 278 into 232. So completed. Only arrange the term. Now substitute equation 3. 3 when you substitute means instead of 232 you have to substitute. Okay. So 25 into 2580 minus 278. Instead of 232 I am going to substitute. It's nothing but 13132 minus 5 into 2580 by equation 3. Now arrange the term. So 25 into 25, again here minus minus plus 278 into 5. So it's nothing but you calculate in a calculator, 1415 into 2580 minus 278 into 13132. Now substitute, instead of 2580 we are going to substitute the second equation. So it is 1415 into 15712 minus 13132, okay, minus 278 into 13132 by equation 2. Arrange the term, then only we have to substitute equation 1. So arrange the term. So 1415 into 15712 minus already 13132. Here minus symbol, here also minus symbol, but 1415 minus 278. So when I add both, I will be getting 1693 into 13132. So now substitute, instead of 13132 by equation 1. So 1415 into 15712 minus 1693 into, we have to substitute for 1312, it's nothing but 28844 minus 15712. So by equation 1. So completed everything, but rearrange the term. 15712 already here. Here also we have, both add and write it. So when I add and write it, 3108 into 15712 minus 1693 into 28844. Now it is MAO. plus NB, linear combination. So what is here M? M is nothing but 3108. N is nothing but minus 1693. Okay. So completed. M and N you can interchange and write, it's not wrong, but this is our answer.